In our earlier programme on the use of emergency equipment, we looked at Mark II locomotive full stop, Mark III sleeping car.
Then we'll begin with communication. In each vestibule, to open this panel, you'll need your carriage key. To open this panel, you'll need your carriage key and the right PA. You'll need your carriage key. You'll need your carriage key. Of the panel, there are two light up before you start to speak. Use of the PA button will override any automatic announcements being made by the passenger information system. And in the middle of the handset and speak. This is the staff announcement. Can the train manager please come to...
The new train will be provided with the familiar safety cards. Passengers should be reminded of these cards and the importance of reading them. This will normally
If you need to stop the train in emergency, there are red don't work like the ones on the HSTs. If I pull the handle, while the train is moving, it'll start to apply the brakes. In any event, the driver will acknowledge the alarm and the driver aware LED below the handle will light, letting me know that the driver is aware of the emergency. As soon as it's convenient and safe, the driver will press the talkback button in the cab and speak.
This is the driver speaking. Please state the nature of the emergency. Speak clearly into the microphone next to the red alarm handle. Please speak now.
I can now speak to the driver and tell him or her what's wrong. What's wrong? The driver knows which door I'm at. It's on the train management display in the cab.
If the emergency requires the evacuation of one coach, move passengers quickly to another coach. The sliding glass door normally works on the button. If it doesn't, slide it back manually. There's an emergency hammer in the recess to the left. Break the cover. Break the cover. Pull out the hammer. Steel tip at the glass. Break the glass in any corner. You've seen this done before, so I won't damage one of our new trains unnecessarily.
If you can't get to the door, there is a green handle called the emergency egress device. If I pull this handle, while the train is moving, it'll apply the brakes. Wait until the train stops completely, then pull the green handle fully down. This side for hazards, then if it's safe, jump down yourself. Once you're down, you can help the others. Keep them together and move to a position of safety.
Compartment. Once inside the luggage compartment, the big sliding crew access door can be opened. Same way as we've shown you in our earlier programmes, that is by striking the glass in any corner.
Call for aid buttons provided on the Adelante. The call for aid button works in the same way as the PASCOM, but it doesn't apply the brake. It is designed, works in the same way as the PASCOM, and apply the brake. It is designed and positioned to be available to disabled passengers.
In standard coach E, there's a special toilet for the... Pressing either of these will be acknowledged by the driver, causing the driver aware LED to light on the PASCOM. Just inside the saloon, there are 2 wheelchair bays, one on each side. And each of these has a wall-mounted call for aid button. The button puts the passenger in touch with the driver. The operation of the call for aid will show on the train management system display in the cab. Once the driver has responded to the passenger...
As we discussed in our earlier programme, covering the HSTs and the Mark III sleepers, any fire on a train, however small, must be taken very seriously. Located between the seat backs in the middle of the saloon, right by the emergency windows and hammers.
Must not be used for electrical fires until all engines throughout the train have been shut down. In both the Refresca galley area and the...
There are 2 first aid boxes. One is located in the Refresca galley area. This cupboard also contains an extendable...
The only way in and out of the driving cab is normally by the central door leading to the luggage compartment. However, there's an emergency egress in the form of a hatch in the cab side wall. In the centre of the hatch, there's a handle, locked by a security pin. If I pull the pin and operate the handle, the 4-corner spring-loaded bolts are released, enabling the hatch assembly to drop away. Below the hatch, there's a small compartment containing an emergency rope ladder tracks.
The luggage compartment door can be opened from ground level by pulling out the green emergency access handle. This type of emergency access handle is also provided for like on the HSTs. The handle only opens the adjacent door.
There's an automatic fire detection system which, in the unlikely event of an engine fire, shuts down the engine on this vehicle and activates the fire bottle. A manual system is also available as this activates the fire bottle. There's an automatic fire detection system which, in the unlikely of an engine fire, shuts down the engine on this vehicle and activates the fire bottle. A manual has its own turbo diesel engine. You can shut down any individual engine by operating this engine stop button here. But if you need to shut down all engines, and you can't do that from the driving cab, you'll have to shut them down one by one. On the use of emergency equipment, we looked at Adelante.